Hi, my name's LA and I am celebrating World Rare Disease Day tomorrow, February 28th, 2011. It is an event where people with rare diseases can get together to raise awareness and lobby the government about issues that are unique to orphan illnesses. I have a few rare illnesses, so in this video I'm going to talk about each of them and how they affect my life. I didn't think I had very much to say about Eurodis's topic of the inequality of rare illness, but I actually have more to say than I thought I did, so this video will be broken into two parts. So my first rare illness is a threefold illness. It has three parts to it. It's called septo-optic dysplasia, or optic-nerve hypoplasia, or de Morcier's syndrome, but they're all the same thing. So SOD, as we like to call it for short, has three components. The first component is optic nerve hypoplasia, or underdevelopment of the optic nerve, which happens in utero. And so it's really a spectrum condition, though, because someone with SOD can have almost perfect eyesight or no light perception whatsoever. So it really depends on each case. I'm in the middle. I have vision in one eye and not in the other. And the only way that affects me is I don't drive because I don't have depth perception. Because I wasn't born sighted in both eyes, I can't fake depth perception as well as someone who has become visually impaired later in life. So I decided it was not safe for me and pedestrians for me to drive. And I have strabismus, so this eye likes to go inward, which it was fixed when I was little by a major surgery. Now it's fixed with Botox injections every 2 months. So that's a lot easier than having major surgery. And it makes me feel better about myself when my eye isn't as inward as it used to be. The second part of this condition is pituitary involvement, and so your pituitary is the master gland of your brain and your body, and it regulates all your other glands and tells them when to work and what to do. So when you don't have a working pituitary, you take a lot of meds to make up for that. So I take an incredible amount of meds, and I will show some pictures and a video now. Those pictures were of my meds for a week, and here is the stockpile of medications that I need to take, and then there's some various things in there like earplugs. Earplugs are an autistic person's best friend, and lots of different meds and candies because my mouth gets really dry, and vitamins, calcium because one of my meds likes to eat your bones, so I have to take extra calcium and vitamin D so that I can try and protect my bones as much as possible. So that's the mess. I of course put them into daily Dosset, which helps a lot. So yes, that's my meds. And so the third part of the condition is that most people with SOD are missing or have a hole in the midline of their brain, and the midline allows the left and right hemispheres of your brain to talk to each other. And in my case, again, I'm right in the middle. I have a hole, but it's not completely gone. And so, again, it's another spectrum part of the condition is you can have someone who has regular intelligence to someone who is severely developmentally delayed, can't walk or talk. So I'm of fairly normal intelligence. I do have some learning issues, but mostly with numbers, and I'm dyslexic as well. And another part of that is goes into my second rare illness, which is Asperger's or autism. I was diagnosed with what was called high-functioning autism. Now it's called Asperger's. So the way that affects my day-to-day living is I have super senses. My sense of smell, my sense of taste, my sense of hearing, my sense of touch are all super sensitive. So like jeans will hurt me because they're too rough of a material. Certain foods I like the taste of, but I can't eat them because of the texture, or I have to change the texture to be able to eat them, like freeze it, or something like that. So that doesn't cause much of an issue because I just try and stay away from foods that I don't know. But it can be an issue. It can be annoying because there are little things like I don't like my food to touch, and I don't like certain colors, and that's just something, you know, I don't really explain to everybody. It's just how I am. I like certain things and don't like other things. And so the last three rare illnesses are chronic pain illnesses. The first one being fibromyalgia, which is chronic widespread pain. It affects your sleep, it affects your cognitive function, it affects how fatigued you are, and there's no standardized testing. And the other thing about fibromyalgia is it's really a chameleon illness. It doesn't take the same form in two people with fibromyalgia. They will have completely different symptoms. So it's very hard to nail down. There are, however, studies now that are showing that people with fibromyalgia do have increased levels of substance P, which is the pain chemical in your brain that tells you that you're in pain. So I'm hoping with that there might be standardized testing someday. The other parts are I have trigeminal neuralgia, which is a pinched nerve in the side of my head, and that for most people trigeminal neuralgia causes pain. For me, not as much pain as dizziness. I feel like someone's pulling up the side of my face, and it's very uncomfortable, and I will lose my balance. It comes and goes, so it's not constant, but it's very annoying. And the last one is temporomandibular joint dysfunction, which your temporomandibular joints are the joints that connect your upper and lower jaws to each other, and so that can affect eating, that can affect if you yawn, or if you're chewing something that's hard to chew, then your jaw will pop and crack, and it's kind of like having dinner music, but painful. I guess it's kind of like having really bad dinner music. So that is my rare illnesses, and the next video will be about World Rare Disease Day topic set by Eurodis, which is what is the inequality of rare disease. I hope you enjoyed my video. Bye!